We began thinking about Landed while going to graduate school at Stanford University. Jonathan and I were business school students there, really curious about what the future of living in cities was going to be like, recognizing how expensive things would become. I come at this work, my mom was a fourth grade school teacher, dad social worker, and it wasn't until we were able to own our home did fortune change for my family, sent me to colleges I went to, etc. So I kind of lived the experience of what it means to feel grounded and rooted once you are able to have permanent housing. So when we looked at what Stanford University does for its staff to help retain its talent there, we realized they had an awesome program that's a shared equity down payment assistance. And we said, hey, everybody maybe could use this, especially our public educators and people who we need to stick around in our cities. So there's two parts to Landed. One part is a real estate brokerage that helps individual educators purchase homes, and we partner with real estate agents who actually help our educators buy a home. And then we have funds that we set up alongside outside nonprofit organizations that put money into these funds, and the money is available for down payment assistance. And so that down payment assistance goes into homes, and in the future the home buyer pays back what they got and shares in some of the change in value of the home, either up or down, depending on what happens by the time they sell or refinance their home.
My name is Carrie Callahan. We are in Burlingame, California, and I teach a 2-3 combo class. My husband and I have wanted to purchase a home for a long time. We have always said we're 2 years away, we're 2 years away, we're 2 years away, and we've said that for about 8 years. And I was born and raised here. I was born and raised in San Francisco, and we wanted to make our home here. And it was really hard to do because we were just realizing we were always just saving just enough, and then the housing prices would go up, and then you'd save just enough and the housing prices would go up again.
So one of the things we talk about at Landed is that there's really two parts to affordability. There is the month-to-month ability to afford your rent or your mortgage. So can I afford a roof over my head? And then there's another question of, can I access ownership? And that's the area that we really work in. So once somebody is in a place where they're kind of even if it's a stretch, has their month-to-month costs of housing under control, we try to say, okay, you have the option to be an owner as well for more or less the same cost. And that means a lot for a lot of people. It's kind of, I like to think about it as democratizing who gets to be owners.
We wanted to stay where our family is, and our family is here. And you hear from people, oh, you know, move where it's more affordable, and you don't need to pay that much for a house. But that's really hard to do when your friends and family and what you've grown up with is here. And for us, owning a home meant we could stay here. And we were about a year away from moving about an hour and a half up to Petaluma, and Landed helped us not have to do that.
Teachers are some of the hardest working people in the world. They care a lot about their job, but oftentimes, if not all the time, they care about their job because they have this dual sense that each individual person is really, really special, but also as a whole, humanity is really special. And so it means that there's not a better group of people to start our work with than educators who really are such a light for our society.